This is a question from the textbook Advanced Functions. Determine an exact value of C such that cotangent this angle plus tangent this angle is equal to 0. To do this problem, we need some identities. From the same book, Advanced Functions, there is a table. Let me show you the table. Here is a table of let me okay. So this is a table trigonometric identities. Featuring pi over 2. Pi over 2 is 90 degrees. Now look at this. The question I just showed you is cotangent plus tangent equals 0. Now from this table, I'd like to find cotangent plus tangent equals 0. So not here, not here. Look here. Tangent this angle equals negative cotangent this angle, which means if you move the cotangent to the other side, you have tangent something plus cotangent something equals 0. Look at this. This is the same thing. You move the tangent to the other side, you have cotangent an angle plus tangent an angle is equal to 0. So let's look at these two relations. How are the angles related? You see x plus 90 degrees. So x is this angle. If this identity is true, then this angle plus 90 degrees is the angle here. And if we look at this identity, then this angle plus 90 degrees is this angle. In other words, if I have tangent plus cotangent equals 0, then one angle plus 90 is the other angle. It doesn't matter whether the angle is the angle in the cotangent part or the angle is in the tangent part. It doesn't matter. So let's go back to the question now. This is the question. I have cotangent an angle plus tangent an angle equals 0. So the identity tells me that if I add 90 degrees here, it should be this angle. Or if I add 90 degrees to this, it should be this angle. So here is the solution. Let me show you my work. All right, this should be. The question I showed you is from advanced functions, the practice 4.3, page 227, question 25. So I copy the question down. The question says cotangent to this angle plus tangent this angle equals 0. And find what C is. I changed pi over 4 into 45 degrees. It is of course the same if you use pi over 4 or 45 degrees. It doesn't matter. But I personally, I prefer using degree because I find myself is more familiar with degree. If you say degree, you have an idea. If you say some radians, you don't have a solid idea. That's my feeling. Everybody may be different. Maybe you choose radian, and maybe it's the same. For somebody, radian and degree he feels the same. But here I change everything to the degree. Okay. So this is a question. Cosine this angle plus tangent this angle is equal to degree. And find what C is. From the identity, we already understand that if this is true, cotangent plus tangent is 0, then one angle, if at 90 degrees, is equal to the other angle. And you can go the other way around. So I write this angle, 4C minus 45, this angle plus 90 is equal to this angle. So I write here, 4C minus 45, this angle plus 90 is equal to this angle. But the identity, there are two identities there. So the other identity tells me that if I add 90 degrees to this angle, it is equal to this. So I write 2C plus 45 plus 90 is equal to 4C minus 45. Actually, there are extensions of the identity. I continue to write the relation between the two angles. This angle, if I add, instead of 90, if I add 270 degrees, then it is equal to this angle. So I have another relation. This angle plus 270 is this. You can do the other way. This plus 270 is equal to this. That's not the end. I can add 450 degrees to one angle, and it is equal to the other angle. So I have this angle plus 450 equals this angle. Or this angle plus 450 equals that angle. You can keep on going. The pattern is that you add 90 degrees to one angle is equal to the other angle. You can add 3 times 90. The relation still true. You can add 5 times 90. So keep on going. This is 190, 390, 590. The next is 790. And the next is 9 times 90. So you have many, many relations like this. In other words, C, you can find the C from the first equation, and you find another C from the second equation, and so on. So here I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 equations, and I can find 6 values of C. I do not give you the detail of solve these equations. The answer is you can have C equals 0 degree, 90 degree, negative 90 degree, 180, negative 180, 270, the next will be negative 270, and many, many more answers. Many, many answers. Now, in the textbook has answers section. What does the answer say? It says, answer may vary. In other words, there are many answers. So this is a long equation. You have many answers. And you need to use the identity given in the book, or you can figure out the relation between the two angles. So that's the solution for this question. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.